Hi, Scott Duxbury from OpenExchange TV here. We have a special little clip from COP27 where Kalyani.I is presenting down there. She's a special guest and we're going to show you that clip now.
I'm Ehab Shalaby. I'm the chairman and the CEO of the DCarbon Egypt. I'm also a university professor specializing in sustainability, a member of the Board of Trustees of Vodafone Foundation, and I'm also a member of the Board of Trustees of the Arab Sustainability Professional Network. It's nice to be with you.
Thank you so much. So this year's COP is being held in Egypt, and you are an Egyptian. Where do you see the major decision making will be from the Egyptian government? I mean, what challenges and opportunities do you think will be having ahead? Thank you. Yeah.
In fact, after the international community vested its trust in Egypt to host COP27, and everybody in the country was working in a whole nation approach towards this event. A very big event, a very challenging event, yet we succeeded in bringing it to light, hosting more than 190 countries here. Each have a small piece of puzzle to share in a big picture of finding a solution to a common challenge. And I think it's the first time in the history of mankind where all of the world nations are addressing one challenge and trying to find one solution for it. This year, from planning and strategies to implementation. So our slogan is towards implementation. We are taking every file forwards for implementation, and in fact this is what can be sensed and felt across all of the negotiation tables, across all of the side events, across all of the informal and informal side meetings also. Everybody here is towards one objective, implementation, and Africa is on the top of the agenda. 3 files has been discussed: mitigation, adaptation, loss and damages, and cross-cutting issues has been, and thematic issues also has been discussed, from energy to water to biodiversity to nature, and also to finance, which is the theme of this day, the 9th of November. Everybody was talking about ESG finance, sustainable finance, climate finance. How can we push finance on the agenda forward? What are the challenges, the innovations that we can share together, and what are the way forward in this respect?
Thank you so much, Ehab. Compared to last year's COP in Glasgow and to this year, and of course, I mean, next year is going to be in Dubai again. Where do you think, I mean, there has been some major improvement in the decision making, especially when it goes into financing from developed to developing countries? Where do you see the negotiations are turning around for this year's COP compared to last year's? Thank you. Yeah.
This year, it's very clear that with implementation, finance is needed, and Africa stands forefront and center in the agenda. Africa has a lot of adaptation problems, and it needs adaptation finance. So the adaptation finance for Africa has been forefront and center in the negotiation. Also, the file of loss and damages this year has been forefront and center. Beside the file of mitigation, definitely, that we will all have to work around. The contribution of Africa is only 3% of the global emissions. Despite that, the growth rate of the contribution of Africa is expected to be higher, among the highest in the world, and this is due to aspiration towards GDP growth rates, also due to increasing population and rising growth rates in population. We believe that there is no sustainability without Africa, and for any change or transition to take place globally, definitely Africa should be at the heart of it.
So where do you think the further roadmap is going to be from 27 COP to COP28 next year? Where do you think the major, promises will be made? Like,
despite that it's early, this is just the 4th day in the COP. We are still awaiting. We have 2 weeks, another 10 days to come.
Yeah.
But it is clear that I think that with the international problems, with the international security problems, with the energy prices, with the crisis that the world is witnessing right now, it will be difficult for negotiators definitely to reach specific and decisive solutions. Despite that, I'm optimistic about what will take place here, and hope for the best for Africa and the whole world.
Sure. Any key takeaway or any key message for OpenExchange TV audience, especially for asset managers and financial investors, I mean institutional investors? Do you have any messages for them?
The messages for them has been delivered for them from the COP itself.
Yeah.
We are all moving this direction, and if you will not be part of the game, you will definitely be left behind. So you will need to orient your portfolios, you will need to green your portfolios, and you will need to work on ESG finance more, and you will need to find innovative solutions. And one of the major outputs that has been coming out of this conference is blended finance as an innovative solutions, carbon credits as an innovative solutions, and also one of the inspiring ideas that has been rotating among participants here in COP27 is the importance of channeling more finance to developing countries in the adaptation fight.
Thank you so much, Ehab. That was great meeting you, and thanks a lot, and speak soon. Take care. Bye.